Hey everybody, I'm Steph. I'm from Denver, Colorado originally, and that's where I am now. Gorgeous city. I did TEFL Heaven last October. Yeah, I did the October training, and then I started teaching in November. I taught in Bangkok. I did my training in Koh Samui on the island of Koh Samui. It was awesome with like 25 other people, lifelong friends for sure. Love those guys. The training was amazing. That was honestly the best part. At first, you get there and it's nerve-wracking and it's a big city. I didn't know how big it was, I guess. I love to travel and everything, but I'd never gone to Asia before. I chose TEFL Heaven because I knew someone that had done it before, and they recommended it to me. I wanted to live overseas. I knew that for sure, and I wanted to, make a living while doing so I could live somewhere long-term. And teaching abroad just seemed like an awesome option, and it totally was. I'm really glad I did it. So I chose TEFL Heaven. Went through their program. It was awesome. Did the island thing, had awesome trainers, great group of people there, and I'd say like half of us were placed in Bangkok. That's where I was, so got to meet up with them every now and again, even though it's a big city, so wasn't, we were neighbors or anything, but we did get to meet up a lot on the weekends and stuff when we weren't busy. We would travel around, pretty much every other weekend or something like that, exploring Thailand and surrounding countries and stuff. Surrounding countries more so after the term ended, just because weekends aren't long enough to see another country, and our visas wouldn't really allow us to enter anyways. That's another story. So I loved it. I would definitely recommend it to anyone looking to live overseas like I was. I thought about, doing other things, but I like the 6-month commitment, and you get this certificate, your training certificate for life, right? So I can go anywhere in the world that I want now with this teaching credential and live, in other places around the world. So that really stood out to me about this program, and I'm really glad that I chose it because of those options. But I'm back home now in the U.S. I thought I would be there a little bit longer, I think, than I was. I was placed in Bangkok, like I said. I think that that was like a little bit of a culture shock for me, for sure. I'm a Colorado girl, like born and bred, so I like the mountains, I like the outdoors, I like to run outside and exercise and do all these things, so it's definitely like a big learning experience for me, being in a big city, and it was great though, loved every second of it. Well, not every second, I definitely had a couple breakdowns, but worth it for sure. I learned a lot, made lifelong friends, as I said. After the program, we all traveled around, met up in Bali and Vietnam and Laos, and ended up in all kinds of different places, that I never even expected to be after teaching abroad in Thailand. So that was super special for sure. Another struggle for me, back to the outdoor thing, was I'm a big runner, love to run and hike and bike and be outside, in the sun and stuff, and the pollution in Bangkok was extremely bad when I was there. We had a couple pollution days, in Colorado we would get snow days every now and again where we can't go to school, like it's too snowy out, it's dangerous to drive, whatever. And in Bangkok, it happened a few times where we couldn't go to school, couldn't go outside because of the pollution, and that was just crazy, you had to wear masks and everything like that. You're scooting around and everything, there's traffic everywhere, it's chaos. But I love that city. It'll always have a special place in my heart for sure, but the pollution days were super rough. I couldn't do anything outside, right? I'm in the middle of the city. I never ran outside anyways, just because of the pollution and traffic, and it just didn't really make sense. There were challenges like that, and I overcame them just by, going to the gym and stuff, which really isn't my thing normally, but I had a different routine, and you just make it work, and it was awesome. I was also placed in a high school, which was a little crazy. I just had, experience with kids, thinking, elementary school, it'll be great. And then I got, placed in Bangkok, and I was at a high school, which was crazy. The kids were taller than I was, writing on the board and stuff. It was really cool. I got to connect with them in ways in which I don't think you can connect with elementary school kids, right? So I learned a little bit more about their stories, and their English was really good, some of them. I played tennis too. I played tennis in college and stuff. So there's this one girl, Kim, that I'll never forget in my school that lived at a tennis academy and trained every single day. So I would go with her, maybe once every 2 weeks or something to go play. The tennis academy was right around the corner from the school, and she was really good, and her coach spoke awesome English. So it was super cool. I mean, experiences like that you won't have not going abroad. So yeah, I mean, if you have the travel bug, or want to teach or meet new people from all around the world, and have an experience of a lifetime, just do it. I would definitely recommend it. It was amazing. Thanks.